is another provocation from the Kremlin.
The president of the European Commission accusing Russia Wednesday of trying to blackmail Europe by suddenly cutting off natural gas to Poland and Bulgaria, two NATO members. The move is Moscow's most dramatic reaction yet to Western sanctions over the war on Ukraine.
Our response will be immediate, united, and coordinated.
Other EU countries and the U.S., she explains, are already stepping up to keep up energy supplies after Russia's Gazprom stopped the flow to the two countries for rejecting demands for payment in rubles. While prices spiked in response, the taps were turned off as demand eases in Europe ahead of summer. And gas is a moneymaker for Moscow. The immediate halt could put a dent in its war effort. Russia denies it's blackmailing Europe. But at the same time, it's warning other EU customers they may be cut off from its natural gas if they refuse to pay in rubles. Moscow has been supplying about 40% of the bloc's gas needs. Poland blasting Russia for violating what it calls basic legal principles. Bulgaria says gas is now being used as a political and economic weapon. But while tensions escalated over energy, there was a show of cooperation Wednesday between Russia and the U.S. through a prisoner swap that saw Washington free a Russian pilot in exchange for the release of Trevor Reed, the American, a former Marine, who the U.S. says was unjustly detained for 3 years. Russia claims he injured 2 police officers. The State Department telling CNN,
it was a decision that was predicated on the fact that this Russian individual had served the majority of his prison sentence for a nonviolent drug crime. And again, our overriding priority was the safe return of Trevor Reed, knowing not only that he'd been held against his will for far too long, but that his health condition required urgent treatment.
Other Americans are still being held by Russia, including basketball player Brittany Griner. The WNBA star's family, along with the Biden administration, are still working to get her released. Melissa Duggan, City News.